Hi! You think my ICOM series is over? No, it isn't. There is another ICOM, an IC-7000, really a nice unit. And, well, you know, it came in from a friend of mine, and he already started a repair. So this radio is suffering from the known driver problem. And you know, so he tried to repair the driver and placed a new transistor, so this MOSFET in the driver stage, but the radio doesn't work. So he said, well, could you have an eye on it and try to fix it? And so it is now here, and yeah, so let's try to fix it. Well, because we know that we have a problem with the driver board, I do not need to perform intensive test. So the only thing I'm interested in is there any drive? And therefore I have connected the radio to our watt meter, and I just want to see what I can read on our watt meter, and see if there is any signal which goes out of the radio. So this helps a bit to know what the other stages are doing. Okay, and therefore I have repositioned the camera, and well, we can see here our transmitter power, and I have also connected the scope just to get an impression what's going on the signal. And well, okay, so I'm now pushing the PTT, and yeah, so that is really nice. So the radio is transmitting with yeah, it is almost 100 milliwatt, so the level is really very small, but this here is a bit more interesting right now, because you see that we have a sine, and the frequency is 14100, and the radio is set to 14130. So that clearly shows that you know, the oscillator stage and the pre-driver, and most likely the final is working as well. And so that means it seems that it is really only the driver board which is still producing some trouble, and therefore let's go and crack off the radio, and let's see what we find. Okay, we are in, and well, this is our power amplifier board. So you may remember the board from our last repair, because the UHF and VHF receiver front end is also on this board. And if I put it a little bit into this position, you may see what I want to show you. This down here, so this here is the driver board. So the driver board is really underneath the original power amplifier board, and it is a extra board which is screwed here onto the heatsink, and is then connected with this leads here to the main amplifier board. So to do a good investigation, we need to open or we need to pull off the power amplifier board to get access to this little pre-driver board. Yeah, and here on the board you can see that the old man worked already on the radio, so you find some flux here, so that is when you did some solder work. So therefore, yeah, you can see it. And now we will take out the complete power amplifier board, and then we will get access to our driver board so that we can start a repair. Well, but before we do that, I'm interested if the supply voltage for our driver board is available, and therefore this here should be the supply, and yeah, we see 12.8 volt, and let's see what happens when I go on transmit. So we still have our 12 volt, so supply voltage is stable. So that means there is a drive, there is a supply voltage. So let's go and dismantle the power amplifier board. Before we can get off the amplifier board, we have to take off this coax cable here to be able to lift up at least the power amplifier board, and that is why I have done this as a first step. And now we really have to undo a lot of screws, so that will be the next step to do. Okay, so the screws are out, and now I have to unsolder all the different points to be finally able to lift up the board. So after that you can carefully lift the board, and then you can get this connector out here from the chassis, and then we need to be very careful because down here, let me see if you can already see it, there we have a ribbon. Let me see. I need to reposition the camera a little bit, and maybe a little bit more light, and then be careful, because we have here a ribbon cable, and we need to take off this ribbon cable very carefully. Yeah, and now we have access to our driver board, and you may see that there are burning marks. So let me see how I can manage it that you see it. Yeah, here you can see that we really have heavy burning marks, and yeah, so that will be next to investigate it a little bit more, what we can do with this board. Well, this board really had a hard time, and well, as I already told you, the old man replaced already MOSFET transistor on this board. But you see, we really have a huge damage on the board, so a lot of copper is gone, and the small SMD parts are burned off. So, you know, to do it a second time, to remove the transistor and to replace parts, is really stress for this board, and there is no guarantee that it will work. What you can see as well, so the old man followed my recommendation to modify the board a little bit. So he put a secondary resistor here in line with this guy, and well, that is to reduce a little bit the current through the transistor, and that might be the root cause why these boards are very often fail. And well, I think, I mean, you know, I love to repair lost boards, but in this case we really want to have a nice working radio, and you know, all the connectors are burned, so you do not really know what is with all this stuff. So therefore putting heat again onto it and remove everything, so that really does not make any sense, and therefore we decided to put really a new driver board into it, and that is what I have here. And when you see the new board, you may recognize that here is already the little resistor implemented, which is missing on this board. We have here, of course, a little capacity, but this little resistor is missing, and therefore the modification has been done with this resistor. And yeah, if you look onto this trace, you may see, I hope it is possible to see it on the video, but this trace here is cut, and that is exactly what has been done on this new board where we already have this modification. So this little resistor is already on the board, and that might prevent this board for failing again. So yeah, therefore I think in this case it is really the best way to replace this new board, and then we should have really a nice working radio back. So that is what we hope, and of course we hope that there is nothing else what might have been damaged together with this board. So okay, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna replace this one here. Okay, just a little test to investigate it a little bit more in depth. So I have connected my component tester to the board, and now it is analyzing, and it is telling me LED or diode junction. So that means that is not the expected report what we want to see. So okay, so let us simply do exactly the same with our new board, and therefore I gonna connect the component tester in the same way to our new board. So let me check, and now we get the right information. So you see, this is an N-channel MOSFET, so this is telling me that this board is working, and this board is definitely faulty. Also, this transistor has been changed. Okay, so we can hope that this new board will work in our circuit. Okay, so new driver board is in, and now I will put back grease on the chassis, so that are, you know, the points where we have our final stages, and that is, as you already know, very important. And I do exactly the same here on the board, so that we really can be sure that everything is really good prepared for install it back. Yeah, the board has to go back in this way here, and you know, I'm a little bit unhappy with this ribbon cable, because they are really bent very strong. So I hope that we do not have a problem here with the ribbon cables. They have to go now back through this hole, that we can connect them back on the other side. And yeah, here we have to put back our power supply socket, and yeah, that is all a little bit difficult through the camera. Yeah, you see, I'm really fighting here a little bit. Yeah, okay, so now this is in, and I have to be very careful as well here with the coax cable, with the both coax cables. And yeah, let me see if it is back in. No, not really. So still a little difficult, because now I need to get the connectors here through the board, so that has to fit. And yeah, again, a little bit difficult through the camera, so let me do it off the camera, because it simply takes too much time, and that is really boring. Yeah, now board is back in, and yeah, what we need to do is let me see if we can see it here on the board. Yeah, so we have to solder back the driver board, so this is still to do, and as well we have to solder back the antenna jacks. Everything else is done, as well as our ribbon cables, but you know, I'm still a little bit frightened because they are really strongly banded, and that is a little bit unusual, and I wonder why they are that hard banded. So I hope that this ribbon cable still makes contact, so that there is not a broken wire inside. So I'm still not very happy, but we really gonna hope the best. And yeah, so then we are nearly at the end. So yeah, let me finally solder the driver board in, and yeah, then we can do a test. All right, everything is back in, and I've done the solder work already, and yeah, board is cleaned, so all should be good by now. And next will be to check if the radio will work again. Okay, all is back together so far, and you see that the radio is already receiving on 70 centimeter. Well, we are interested in power, and well, then we push the PTT. We see here, of course, our TX indication, but do we have power? And that is the question. So we can see the power on the right, the upper right hand display, and so yes, so we have already 33 watt, and that is exactly what we should have on 70 centimeters. So our amplifier is running, and yeah, so that means our driver board is working, and that was successful. Well, and the same on 2 meter, and as you can see and hear, our receiver is working, and well, the same what happens when we press PTT. And yeah, let me go up to our radio monitor, and now I'm pushing the PTT, and you see we have no TX. And you know, I had already that bad feeling with you know, this ribbon cables down under here, not down under, down here. And I said, so, you know, I do not know, they are banded so much, and, you know, and yeah, as I said, yeah, you can simply see it, yeah, so there is absolutely no reaction, so nothing is getting out. And when I am you know, just twiggling here a little bit, then yeah, let me go up to the meter. I mean, first of all, you see now, yeah, I'm twiggling here, and you see suddenly, yeah, we have our full power. Okay, so that is what we want to see on 2 meter. And yeah, when I'm just do it a little bit like this, and when I just put a little force here on the ribbon cable, then again it is gone, nothing. That is hopeless. And yeah, you see, now I'm pushing a little bit on it, and you see, so that you know, was already my bad feeling with this ribbon cable. And what I can say so far is this both ribbon cables are absolutely broken, so we can't use them anymore. And I don't know, yeah, you should be able to see it here on the video, right? Yeah, you see how much this cable is bended, and so it is no wonder that, you know, the internal wiring is broken, and that is the case. Hopeless, because, you know, I should have better changed them directly, because very often experience and, you know, feeling gives you the right intention to do this and that. But I thought, okay, come on, let's try. But again, it was wrong. Now I have to take the radio apart, to take it apart again, because you know, yeah, when let me see, let me switch the radio out, and yeah, when we flip it over, so, you know, the horrible thing is that we did all the new solder work, and if we want to pull this board out again, so then we have to undo all the soldering we have done, because otherwise we have no chance to get access to our ribbon cable. And yeah, so that is horrible. Ribbon cable is down here, and yeah, no chance. We really need to open everything, and yeah, so that will be next step. I have to order new ribbon cable, because I do not have them on stock. And yeah, then we have to replace the ribbon cable and see if we have then a working radio, or if we still have some malfunctions. Finally, I have received the new ribbon cable, so that I can swap this bended and broken ribbon cable out of the radio, and then hopefully we have back a nice working radio. So let's start. Yeah, as I already said, I have to take it apart once again, which is really a little bit annoying, but so what? There is no other way to get it solved, so we take it apart once again, and yeah, we change all the wiring, the ribbon cable, and then yeah, then we will hopefully be lucky. Okay. Okay, so all screws are done, and I have desoldered the preamplifier, and yeah, what have we? So now I need to get the board out. So let's see if I'm able to lift it, and yes, I am. And yeah, well, you already see down there that this ribbon cable are really very short, so it is in any case a problem to be easily able to lift it and to remove it. And yeah, so that is not the most exciting design. So well, in any way, now we have to take the ribbon cable out from this side, and now it doesn't matter because I really replace the ribbon cable. And yeah, again you can see here our replaced driver stage. And yeah, so that is what's going on. So yeah, let me replace the ribbon cable and then we go ahead. Yeah, and what I wanted to show you as additional disaster, so you see that the leads are coming off, and that means that of course you do not get the right contact, and maybe you shorting out the leads which are here on the ribbon cable itself. So that is definitely another disaster. And yeah, you can see it here on the other side as well, down here. And you know, I have seen this problem on you know, on more ICOMs, so that is not the first time that I see this particular problem. So I'm not sure if this is a quality issue of this ribbon cable, so I do not really know, but it is odd. It is really odd. But anyways, we replace them now, and let's hope that it will work then. Okay, so that looks good so far. Here are our new ribbons, and now we want to install it to our board. Okay, but yeah, let me do it off camera, because yeah, it is a little bit it's a little bit a pain to get them in. Okay, so the board is back in, but what I wanted to show you, is this contacts here, these pins from the preamplifier board. So this is really a pain to get through the PCB, because yeah, you can see it here a little bit. So you really need to get these pins here back through the PCB, and yeah, that is really a pain, and you need to be very careful that you have all four through the board, and then you can really solder it. And yeah, to be honest, that is not really the best solution to place a preamplifier board, but well, that's what it is, and now it is back in. I need now to resolder it, and then we can go ahead. Okay, so all is back in, and all screws are back in as well. All connections are done. So this side now is ready, and I can finally close the chassis from this side, and then yeah, you see here are now our new ribbon cables, and I did it a little bit different so that they do not get that badly bended. But as you see down here are of course two other ribbon cables, and they are as well in a very bad shape. So, you know, I go and replace this both ribbon cables as well, just in case, and then we can perform our test, and let's hope that all will work. Yeah, as you can see it here, this ribbon cable is as well extremely bended here at the top, so yeah, so it is definitely better to change it. And additional to that, somebody already repaired it. I don't know if it is visible via the camera, but yeah, there's a piece of tape on the ribbon cable, so yeah, don't know if I can pull it a little bit, like yeah, it's difficult, but anyway, it is there, and you see I have no good feeling with how it is, so therefore, yeah, I'm gonna change it, and then we know that this ribbon cables are good. Okay, so everything is back right now. The new ribbon cable there, and of course our new ribbon cable here. So everything is pretty nice. So let's do our test if the radio will work again. I have hooked it up to the power supply already, and to the tester as well. So let's see. Okay, switch it on. Alright, so that is working. Okay, and it is it is already set to FM, so that is what I wanted to see. Microphone is connected as well, and now cross fingers. So let's see if it works right now, at least on shortwave. Hey, have a look. So we have output power back. Yeah, that is really great. Okay, so that was on 20 meter band, so let's go up. Yeah, this is set to upper side, but 15, let's go to 18100, set to upper side band, and let's see what's happened. So okay, no modulation, but you already can see, yes, 1 2 audio 1 2 3 audio. Great, the radio is working back alive. How nice is that? Okay, so good. So that looks like that. Yeah, our amateur radio bands are back. Yeah, I'm parallel watching the output power. So now I'm interested if we are good on 50 meter. So that is as well a question. Radio is on upper sideband, and yes, have a look. How beauty. Audio 1 2 3. Okay, so that is good as well. And now we know shortwave and 50 megahertz is working, and of course what we want to know is what's going on 2 meter, and that is what we are gonna check right now. So we need to use now this meter, the upper right one, and let's see. Have a look. 45 watt. So, and it is stable. It is absolutely stable. So that is definitely the proof that we had bad ribbon cable. So that is definitely the proof. So let's go up to 70 centimeter. Yeah, and you can hear. So that is where I am also monitoring the receive, and yeah, receiver is working. So that is good. And well, let's see if we have output power. And yes, of course, 30 watt. So 70 centimeter, 2 meter, 50 megahertz, and shortwave is entirely working. What a piece of beauty. Alright, so that means radio is definitely back to life. Everything is working, and yeah, what can I say? This repair is done, and I close down the video right here. I am happy that you're still here and watching. So thank you very much, and if you like this repair, please give me a big thumb up for this video, and catch you next time. Bye.